Yo, what's going on, you guys, and welcome back to the Anime Plus podcast. This is your podcast for everything anime and anime related. And if this is your first time here, I'm your boy Aray, and I'm with my co-host Owen, bro. Owen, how you doing, man?
Bro, I am big chilling, bro. And as John Cena says, I am being chilling. You heard?
What the fuck?
Why does John Cena know how to speak Chinese, bro? This shit makes no sense.
Yo, where did that? I thought that was just a meme, bro. Where did that come from?
Bro, I don't know if that's AI or I got deep faked or what, but yo, I'm telling you, I've seen that motherfucking John Cena speak some Chinese.
It's mad fucking funny, bro.
Oh my god. But yeah, brother.
All right,
I'm hyped for this episode, bro.
all right. So what we're doing is I came up with a list of some of the best tournament arcs in all of anime. And I'm gonna be completely honest, I love tournament arcs. Like it's one of the best things when it comes to anime. If you just want to see somebody go band for band, somebody going aim for aim,
Somebody going in for him, bro. There's no way.
I gotta do. I had
I
to put
like
that
what
in
you
there,
did.
bro.
I like what you did there.
Nah, but like for real, if you want to see somebody like going toe to toe with somebody, tournament arcs are the way to go. These are usually pretty successful in a lot of different anime, and they can be used in different ways. So yeah, man, we put together a list. I'm gonna go through them and Owen, bro, you gotta let me know, bro, if I did good or not.
I got you. I got you. I got you.
All right, so we're gonna go 10 all the way up to one. So number 10, bro. I know you didn't watch this one. This is probably gonna be the only one that you didn't watch on this list, so don't worry. I got you, bro. But I had to put this one in here. And to be honest, it should be a lot higher, but Yu Yu Hakusho, man, the Dark Tournament arc, bro.
Damn. Okay, so just to give me a bit of context and the people that haven't watched Yu Yu Hakusho, what would you say the stakes were for this tournament? Why were they having the tournament without spoiling too much?
Yeah.
No, as well as you can. Why was the stakes super high? How did everything go?
So to be completely honest, man, I watched this a long time ago, but basically it was a battle between like humans and also like demons. So like it was a pretty like I don't know, I can't remember if it was like for the fate of the earth, you know what I mean? But like it was a pretty high stake battle, you know what I mean? Like the main character did have some allies that weren't human, but it was basically like yo, humans versus demons at that point, bro.
Oh, so it was humans versus aliens, like straight up?
Like yeah, yeah. And
Damn,
to a certain extent.
that's sick. And then, like, how big was this tournament per se?
I
Any rules?
said again,
Any like rules? You know how some tournaments are like
it
1v1,
was
some of them are like three
straight
v
up like
three.
this is just straight up fighting, bro. You know what I mean? Like
Like
it's
battle royale, like straight
yeah,
everybody just
1v1,
1v1. Okay, 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 okay.
sometimes to the death, not necessarily always, bro. But it did have one of the most iconic fights in there. And I feel like this is one of the forefathers of like tournament arcs.
Damn. I mean, for me, a good tournament arc, it's just there needs to be a good stake, right? Stake needs to be good. The fights need to be mad good.
Yeah.
Prize needs to be mad good. And then the characters need to fear each other. Like we knew in the tuning exams that Gara was gonna be deadly from before. And this is just like how the character hypes up like unseen characters, how like the author hypes up unseen characters before the tournament even starts, and that's what usually makes a really good tournament. Just like Hisoka, we knew he was deadly when we first saw him in that Hunter x Hunter tournament. But yeah, is there like that one villain that was like super hyped up before
Yeah.
this tournament?
Yeah, so it was Toguro. Bro, I'm gonna butcher his name, bro, but like he's brawling dude, bro. And that was like the main character, Yusuke had to go against him, bro. And that was I'm saying that was like the most iconic fight on there, bro. Like that shit was crazy, bro.
Damn, it's actually insane. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta rewatch Yu Yu Hakusho. I watched it when I was like younger, bro. Like I want to say I watched this like at the same time I watched Dragon Ball. I just never got around to watching it again. But this is by the same author that made Hunter x Hunter, bro. So like if you're thinking Hunter x Hunter as a good tournament arc, bro, like it's the same concept, bro, because it's the same author.
Damn, damn. Okay, okay. Hunter x Hunter was elite. And it was also so there was two things about there's two tournament type of things in
Wait,
Hunter x Hunter. One was
I want
huh?
you to save it, bro, because we're going to be talking about Hunter x Hunter later on.
Okay.
But yeah, let's move on to the next one because like I know you didn't watch Yu Yu Hakusho. All right,
Yeah,
so
we get it.
yeah, coming in at number nine, we got Black Clover, the Royal Knight Selection.
Damn, Black Clover all the way at number nine. I kind of want to see what you're putting above this, but this was such a okay. Damn, you know what it is. I remember the tournaments. I remember the teachers tournament kind of more,
Yeah. Okay.
which for me was hype as shit. Like we saw Yami, we saw the green dude, we saw all the captains fight. One thing I want to say about that is we never see captains fight. So when we saw the captains fight against each other, this shit was just so hype. And it also gave us a good like gauge of who's stronger, who's good at what, who's like a leader, who's not. And bro, I mean my man Yami, he does this shit. But also with that tournament arc also came that one scene. You know what we're talking about. When Asta, the fire dude, Magna, or what was his name?
I think it is Magna.
Yeah, and then the other Lucky, they all came and they they pressed I forgot the character's name, but the guy that teleports, the guy
Yeah,
that's basically
Finral's brother, right?
yeah, Finral's brother. He was trying to he was trying to kill Finral or like do some crazy shit to Finral, and all I know is the Black Bulls came in and we got that iconic scene, one of my most favorite scenes in all of Black Clover for sure. And bro, this shit was so hype. What you think about that tournament though?
Bro, so to be honest, like I feel like we could have got so much more in the tournament, the fights or whatever. We did see the captain of like I think it's called Aqua Deer, like his name was real. Got to see him fight.
Yeah.
But I feel like we could have got so much more. Obviously the fighting got cut pretty short, but that was the most iconic scene out of the entire thing. Like if you come away with one memory from this entire arc, it's gonna be that scene right there where they all pull up on Longris. I think his name was Longris, but Finral's brother. They all pulled up on that motherfucker, and I'm gonna be honest, bro. That shit was elite, bro. That shit gave me goosebumps. You know what I mean? So for that moment alone, that's worthy enough to be on the list. You know what I mean? Other than that, I wouldn't say it's like the best tournament arc on here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Because it was like no conclusion per se.
Yeah. But yeah, we'll move on to the next one.
Yeah, let's get it.
All right, bro. You're not gonna like me here, bro, but I gotta say, coming at number eight is the One Piece Coliseum tournament arc.
Damn. I mean, okay. Oh damn. One thing I gotta say is first of all, it was a battle royale more than a tournament in terms of like 1v1s. There was barely any 1v1s. Were there 1v1s at the end?
Not really. I mean, there kind of was, but
But it wasn't like real 1v1s, you know what I mean? It was still like four, it was like more than
it
one
was
person.
it was like a 1v1v1v1, I think.
Yeah, I think it was four heads.
Like they had to fight the representatives of like the Don Quixote pirates. You know what I mean?
Okay. So, I mean, from that perspective, I could see why, you didn't put it as number one. Um, when it comes to a battle royale sense, and the way it tied the Coliseum itself tied into the whole like show, it was elite. The amount of new characters they brought in, the prize itself was literally Luffy's brother's, fruit. And this is just after, shit goes down. This is like almost just after shit goes down in Marineford. This is like the time to get his fruit. We had Sabo in there. We had a member from the Blackbeard Pirates in there. A lot of iconic characters for sure. Um, Again, Luffy, he didn't have the hype. You know the hype that we talk about,
Mhm.
where like someone is looked at as like dangerous or whatnot. The thing is, Luffy was under the name Lucy, so he couldn't really, you know, um, bring his reputation into it and whatnot. But generally, I loved it. I loved that scene. I honestly think it should have been a bit higher than 8, but I gotta see what you're putting in this.
Yeah,
You
so
know?
the only reason I didn't have it super high is like you mentioned before the stakes. Sure, the stakes were somewhat high, but it's not like you know what I mean? It's not like the end of the world if you don't get the fire for whatever it's called, right? I also
Yeah.
feel like the fighters in there weren't really that strong compared to the rest of the verse. I mean, other than Luffy and Sabo, like, can you really say any of them are like top pirates in the world? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's I think the only mm, yeah, you're right in terms of that for sure.
Only guy I could say is like Burgess.
Burgess and the other guy, the one that versed Garp before. The guy with the pointy head?
Yeah. Those, yeah, that's about it. Like it was like four or five guys that were really worth mentioning. Sure, they did have some like pretty strong characters, but they're not like
Luffy level at all.
I mean, we had Bartolomeo, we had Cavendish, we had Rebecca, but none of them are at that level. You know what I mean? That
Yeah,
was
exactly.
I had it pretty low.
I mean, my boy Luffy picked up his own personal bitch, so
I'm dead.
it's another good thing that about that arc for sure.
Mhm. But yeah, you want to get into the next one?
I get it.
I I might lie. You might not have watched this one, but you should know enough about it. So coming in at number seven, we got Dragon Ball Z, and there is a numerous amount of tournament arcs in here. So firstly, we have the original like martial arts fighting. It's called Tenkai Budokai, something like that. Which something like Heaven's Fight or something like that. I could be completely wrong, but that original martial arts tournament, it happened in the OG Dragon Ball. I feel like this one was really iconic, and then they kind of played it out throughout the series multiple times. The first time was lit because it was ended up being Goku versus Master Roshi in the finals, and Master Roshi was under his fake name, Jackie. I think it was Jackie Chan or Jackie Chun, something like that. But he like yo, Goku was mad strong, but he had to put him in his place so he can grow even more. Blah blah. I know you didn't watch Dragon Ball, right?
I have not watched Dragon Ball, so I don't know anything about any of the tournament arcs.
So
Realistic.
that was the first part, right?
Yeah.
However, as things went along, they have this tournament every single year. So there's times where it's like pretty iconic. But the one that really I really want to talk about is the Cell arc. So that motherfucker Cell, bro. I don't know if you know Cell, but he was posted out on like on the fighting floor, and he basically 1v1 everyone. He was clapping everybody, and that's where Gohan had his iconic father-son Kamehameha, blah blah blah. And it's just a really iconic scene right there, bro. But I
Yeah.
have this one in here, bro, just because it had more than one tournament arc that they were all pretty iconic.
Is this like the father of tournament arcs, per se?
Yeah, I would say it's between this one and probably Yu Yu Hakusho. I'd say Dragon Ball is more well known for its tournament arc just because the show itself is like a shit ton of like 1v1 fighting, you know what I mean?
Yu Yu or Dragon Ball?
Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball. Damn, yo. I kind of regret not getting into Dragon Ball when I was a kid, bro. This shit seems so hype.
I mean, they have so much more where like the stakes are raised. Like they have one where it's kind of like the multiverse where they have multiple universes. And if you're a team of, I think it was five or six fighters, ends up losing, they erase your entire universe. So there's a whole arc with that.
Oh,
Um,
man, what
that
the
was
heck?
Dragon Ball Super, so I wasn't really a big fan of that, but the stakes were higher, so that was there.
So, so because it's inter like planetary, like
Yeah,
the stakes itself can be looked at as way higher.
yeah.
That's insane. Holy shit.
No, it's
That-
crazy, bro. Your universe loses, bro. You're out. Like your whole universe is out, bro. It's crazy.
They kill everybody. Just
Like
done.
the universe in the snap of a finger.
GG's, bro. GG's. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's just
Well, who we sending out there for the US and for the world?
all right, bro. We sending
Oh,
my boy Khabib out there, bro.
facts, bro, facts. We gotta send my boy.
I don't know, bro. Who else we putting out there, bro? Like, we don't got who's like a prime fighter right now.
Jake Paul.
Nah, I can't send that clown out there right now, bro. Come on, man.
Imagine. Imagine.
I'm not a big. You're a big UFC guy, bro. You should know this, man.
I'm not too big of a UFC guy, but it's like I put John Jones out there,
Ah, yeah, respect. Yeah,
Francis Ngannou, throw that dude in there too. You know what I mean?
Well, put Marcus Smart out there, bro.
Yo, Marcus Smart ain't doing shit against these guys, bro. What?
Just play it out.
Punisher oops and squat. I'm dead.
Oh man, I don't know, bro. I don't watch the UFC like that, bro. You feel
I
me?
had to throw that boy Marcus Smart up there for no reason.
That's my boy right there.
I'm dead. But yeah, let's get into the next one.
All right, man. So next up, although the stakes weren't really high, actually this one should be lower, but fuck it. Stakes weren't that high. Honestly, I just really like the fighting combinations, but I put the My Hero Sports Festival in here just because, well, hear me out. Hear me out. I really like the different power mashups and kind of see like the characters work through matchups and stuff. I don't know. I enjoyed that.
Honestly, I think that's fine. I honestly think that is fine. When it comes to the overall part, yeah, I definitely put it a bit lower. I did really, you know what it kind of reminded me of? It kind of reminded me of a Pokemon match.
A little bit. It really did, bro. Like you're thinking like Bakugo versus Todoroki, like the powers, like ice.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And remember when like smoke filled up the screen, the whole stadium, and they didn't know where anything was, all that stuff. That's so like it's so Pokemon like when it comes to the map changing, the whole surface changing. We have like, oh, if it's an ice type, we'll throw them in fire or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like My Hero kind of took some of those elements and threw it into their tournaments. I did enjoy obviously the fights. The fights were immaculate. This is like the first time we saw them going against each other,
Mhm.
which was elite. Usually, their team they go after the enemy. But yeah, I mean, I would definitely put this a bit lower. Um, am I putting this? Am I putting this under One Piece? I might put this under One Piece.
If I had to rearrange, I think I might put it there. I just enjoyed like honestly, bro, I enjoyed watching Deku fight where he didn't have his powers fully mastered. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
how he
yeah,
like maneuvered that.
yeah. I mean, it was definitely like very fun and exciting to watch for sure.
Facts. Let's move on to the next one, man. Bro, I don't know if this counts because it's not technically fighting, but we talked about this beforehand, bro. I'm putting Blue Lock on there, bro.
Nah, Blue Lock is sick. First of all, like the whole thing is kind of important. It's like, the top X amount of people make it. So the whole forgot how many people it was, but the whole thing itself is technically a tournament. And then we have sub tournaments inside those tournaments.
Hmm.
As in, we had the 3v3 tournaments where if you lose, you're out. And if you win, you get to pick somebody else from the other team. It was I think the stakes in the tournament, first of all, were extremely high, right? Secondly, it can really just change your trajectory of how everything is working. You know what I mean? Um, and the way I'm saying that is like when you pick up a new character, like you could pick up Rin, you could pick up the guy that's number one. You
Yeah.
get you could pick up like such good characters, and it changes the dynamic of how your team is gonna like play overall in the future too. So I mean that and individually, if you get a really good player like Barrow or whatnot, then you can learn a lot from them too. So yeah,
Yeah. And there was also a lot of strategy that went into it. Like if you lose, you got to just make sure you're the best on your team that fits with the team that you lost. You know what I mean? You got to make sure that you match up with the team that you can defeat, even if you might not have the most talent. And you also got to be aware of who you're selecting on your team to kind of match your mold. You know what I mean? Um,
exactly,
obviously that happened, and you could really see like the outcome of that. So that was one part where like you would defeat somebody and you gain somebody or lose somebody. There was also like the full 1v1s, you know what I mean? Or not 1v1, sorry. The full team 1v1. So like a whole team versus another whole team, and they kind of had like a cricket slash soccer style where it was like the best out of the brackets move on to the next part. And then it was even like whoever scores the most goals is safe. I don't know. I like the whole concept behind that. And obviously the stakes were pretty high because if they were basically eliminated, they were never allowed to play soccer ever again. So
yeah, exactly. So I mean, stakes were high. Prize was getting to the next level at that point.
yeah.
I mean, stakes were high. Prize was good. Characters were amazing. We had the one like Raiden being that big villain type of thing, the one that's kind of like intimidating everybody. We had that too. I think it was just a solid ass, tournament arc. Yeah,
Facts. All right, let's move on to the next one, bro. This one might be more of a nostalgia pick, bro, but I had to throw Pokemon in here, bro.
bro. Pokemon used to have the craziest tournaments ever, bro.
For
I'm not
real.
gonna lie. Every single season they had. First of all, May. I mean, I never used to count those as tournaments,
I
but
mean,
like, May used to go to those contests or whatever the fuck.
yeah.
Um, but when it came to like the Pokemon League tournaments, brother, those shits used to be so sick. I remember one of the first ones I watched was when he went against that guy. The final guy had the Dragonite.
Oh, Lance?
Yeah, like he had the Dragonite and he was fucking shit up. That was one tournament. Then there was another tournament where like the guy had a Darkrai
Mm.
and like Ash actually beat the Darkrai and then we got to see the Latios or Latias, one of them, and then Ash also beat him, but we didn't get to see the third Pokemon. But the fact that this man had a Darkrai and a Latias in his arsenal was just crazy. And then some tournaments it would be like he's versing Paul or he's versing Gary, you know what I mean? Like his rival. He versus his rival. And the ones that he used to verse Paul in those the Sinnoh what region was that?
All was in Sinnoh region.
Yeah. The Sinnoh region like Paul fights used to be so good, bro. Like
Facts.
I used to
And
I
on
used to
top of
love
that,
them.
it was like a spite fight. Like it was revenge, bro, because my boy dropped his Chimchar, and he's like, nah, you worthless. And that Chimchar was like, nah, I gotta get my get back, bro. We training with Ash and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There's mad like emotional connection
Facts.
that's involved in that too. And it's also like the connection between Ash and Paul was also another thing. They were rivals, they were always versing each other. Paul always thought he was smart and like, good, like strong as shit. But it's like he never had any emotion or any of that Disney level shit with this Pokemon.
It was like good versus evil. It was nice. I liked it.
Yeah, exactly.
And on
Exactly.
top of that, we never knew who was gonna win because for the most part, Ash always lost.
Well, Ash would always lose, bro. Straight up. He would get his shit rocked.
Facts. Nah, but it was always good, bro. It was always entertaining. So I can't knock it, bro, because I enjoyed it fully.
100% can never knock those. And it usually those hype fights used to go on for like 2 episodes and shit.
All right. You want to move on to the top three?
I get it.
All right. Number three, we got Hunter x Hunter. Obviously, there's a Hunter selection and also the Heavens Arena. Bro, come on, man. Where do we start here?
So, damn, yo. I mean, we can start from the beginning. The exam part. You want to start from that part,
Yeah,
or do you want to start
yeah,
from the
yeah.
actual part?
Let's start from there, yeah.
I mean, bro, Hunter x Hunter started off with a kick. You know what I mean? Like that shit literally started off with people getting eliminated, people being scared. We saw people being. When did they get ranked?
I think that was the Heavens Arena part, if I'm not wrong. No, but I remember there were people that were trying to scare off the new people, and then
Yeah.
on
Because you
it.
can see people were there from like previous years. There was one guy that just failed every single year. I
Yeah,
remember.
yeah.
But yeah, it started off with a race that kind of dwindled down some people. Then it came to like getting their cards, their face cards, I think, or their number plate, or was it?
Something like that, yeah.
What was the second one? Actually, I don't remember, but the third one would be them having to exit that pyramid looking thing or whatever that shit was.
Well, when Killua clapped that guy, like took out his heart, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Like everything within that, it was just so sick because we got to get introduced to all the characters all at once,
Yeah.
and yeah, it was just sick, bro. Then after that, after a minute, you know, we have the the whole going and Killua, learning Nen, and going through that tournament, fighting Hisoka. Remember going versus Hisoka?
That was honestly the most iconic moment, and that's what really put me or led me to put this into my number three spot.
Yeah, going versus Hisoka was insane. Like Hisoka's actually a demon, bro. Would love to see him fight. Like
Yo, this is mad random, bro. And y'all don't dox me, bro. But my neighbor has a Hisoka sticker on his car, bro. I'm linked with that guy, bro. But I was looking at it, I was like, damn, bro. And this could either mean one or two different things, bro. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yo,
I either gotta hide in my house,
Hisoka was a bit sus, my bro.
I gotta either hide in my house, bro, away from that dude, or I gotta talk to him, see if he like anime, bro. But bro, I don't know, man. It could go one of two ways.
Yeah. I'm freaking dead, yo. Stay away from that dude. That's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I mean, I don't remember too much of the fight, realistically,
Yeah.
but it was fire as hell. That's what I remember.
hmm Facts, facts. I just like the whole setup of the whole thing. But yeah, do you want to move on to the next one?
Yep.
All right, bro. We talking goated right here, bro. Coming in at number two, bro. Fairy Tale Grand Magic Games, bro.
That's all you, my brother. I'm not even for no, get that shit out of second place, bro. What the fuck is going on here?
Bro, I don't care, bro. Bias, bro. Bias.
Nah,
My
fuck out of here, bro. Like this shit second.
Hear me out, bro. Stakes up there, bro. So, maybe a little bit of a spoiler here, but basically what happens is the main crew, the main cast, they end up getting stuck in time for like 7 years. So obviously the world kind of develops. Most of the guild is all the strong people are stuck in time. So the people that are left behind are the weaker members. And sometime during that time, they develop something called the Grand Magic Games, where they basically have different guilds fighting to see who the best guild is. Obviously, with the strongest members gone, the weakest members have to compete, and they're continuously in last place. They're trashed on. Everyone makes fun of them. The strongest guild, Fairy Tail, turns into one of the weakest guilds, like a laughing stock. And for like 7 years, Fairy Tail has been basically made fun of, turned like they basically a clown show. Then, our boys come back, you know what I mean? They all come back and they're like, damn, bro, we was getting bullied, bro. So, the stakes are high, bro. They're trying to defend Fairy Tail. They say they want to join the tournament. They want to defend Fairy Tail. They're trying to stand up for their fallen brothers, people that like they care about their whole family and people that were, their family basically that got clowned on. So they enter the tournament and yeah, bro, shit is crazy, bro. Some of the best 1v1 fights. They have everything from originally from like like Hunter x Hunter, we were just talking about how like the selection had like they're not necessarily 1v1 fights, but they had to like do certain tasks.
Yeah.
That was one thing. They had 1v1 fights, and then they also had like a battle royale type of thing. So they had everything with like an emotional stake, you know what I mean? With like defending Fairy Tail's pride or whatever. But they also had some of the best fights I've ever seen in tournament arcs. Obviously, it's not like life or death. Like nobody really died. Nobody really dies in Fairy Tail for the most part. But honestly, bro, it was just great, bro. I'm obviously hyping it up. I shouldn't be that high on the list, but I'm biased because I fucking love Fairy Tail. But yeah,
I mean, bro, if it were my choice, I put that One Piece thing first. Not gonna lie. But yeah, I mean, I know there's somebody out there, maybe one person, maybe a person that might agree with you on this one. Keeping this number two. But I respect your choice, my brother.
all right, loyal, loyal. All right, let's get into the next one, last and final one.
Get it?
It has to be Naruto tuning exam, bro. Come on.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Like it's not even close. Like sorry, One Piece 2. It's not even close, bro. It's not.
I know you hate on Naruto or you don't really love
I
Naruto.
love tuning exams though. Like
Bro,
I
this is the best arc, bro. As a kid, bro, I was watching this shit nonstop, bro. Like I remember waiting for each episode. And even when Naruto was like, it's here, it's finally here, when it was his turn to fight, bro, I lost my shit, bro, because I was like so pissed with all the other small fights. Later, not realizing that they would become iconic, like the Gaara versus Rock Lee fight. Like, one of the most iconic fights in all of Naruto and all of fucking anime. You know what I mean?
Bro, when I saw that Gara versus Rock Lee fight, brother, as a 20-year-old man, bro, I was freaking out of my seat.
Bro,
That
when I
shit was sick, bro.
fact, bro, like I still watch that shit from time to time, bro. This shit was so good, man.
The shit was sick. It was like so iconic the way like it all happened. Because Rock Lee, first of all, he's the guy that trains all day. He's the guy that it was brute force versus powers, basically. You know what I mean? We had Gara. He was already known as the badass, the guy that can never be touched, the guy that has been just like Naruto, has is a Jinchuriki. You know what I mean? Has the power of a tailed beast. That shit, I just can't get over it, bro. That fight was one of the most sick, like one of the sickest fights. Then we had like Sasuke and Naruto versus who was that? The guy with the weird eyes, Neji.
Yeah, so there's Naruto versus holy shit, I can't believe I forget his name. The dog guy. That was the first one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why am I thinking?
Kiba.
Yeah, Kiba. That was so iconic at first, bro, because like bro kept getting knocked around and nobody believed in him. Then him versus Neji, bro, was a whole different level. Because if you had to place a bet on it, and I actually saw this on TikTok, it was mad funny. It's like everyone was taking Neji, bro. Like
Everybody's taking
it'd be
Neji.
like
It's
a
not
minus
even.
$2,000 or some shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's not even close. Like yo, everyone is going Neji.
Yeah. Like all the fights were so good, and all the fights were just like beside the NPC fights that nobody really cares about, like Choji versus that like sound dude, or like I don't even know, bro. Like those type of NPC fights were like nothing, but all the main characters, like their fights were fire. Like Naruto, obviously Naruto fights. Sasuke versus Gaara was iconic. First time he can Gaara bleed. Like, bro, you know what I mean? Like, I'm getting too hyped, bro, because that shit was like lit, bro. You know what I mean?
Nah, I think you did a good job picking this as the number one for a fact.
My boy.
Yeah. I
I
think that wraps it up. I
was
think
right, bro, but do you have all right, I want to ask you this, bro.
yeah.
Out of all the ones that I mentioned, can you give me like a top three for like fights? I
Top
don't,
three for just raw fights.
or anything, like any specific part of any of these tournaments that you want to put on
So
top.
Black Clover, that jaw dropping part, I
Yeah,
have to put in there.
yeah, for sure.
Like the shit was too badass. Rock Lee when he takes off his weights,
Hmm.
that shit was crazy, motherfucker. And third is when Sabo came in to that Luffy thing.
Yeah.
I'm biased, obviously, but that iconic face, and it became a meme for all One Piece fans. Luffy made that face when he saw Sabo the first time after like 15 years or whatever the fuck. Bro, that face was iconic, and it was just like he was like, "Yo, do you want me to fight for you instead?" That shit was sick,
Hmm.
bro. Yeah, but those are probably my top three. Definitely Hisoka versus
Go
Thing
on.
was also elite. They're all so good, bro. I love tournament arcs too.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too, bro. I respect that, bro. I like it, bro. I like it. I think we should end it on that.
I think we should address the fact that freaking Fairy Tail was number two. If
Bro,
you had to change,
bro. Yo, Atsu and my boy Gajil, bro, their fight against the Twin Dragons, yo, number one moment right there, bro.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Scab-
yeah.
Scabbard. If I had to be honest, the Rock Lee Gara fight is a big moment. You mentioned the Black Clover moment. Honestly, both of Naruto's fights would be a top moment for me. I feel like I'm heavily skewed to Naruto, but those were really influential to me when I was younger. But yeah, anyways, bro. Make sure y'all check the link in the I said bio, link in the description for our Discord, man. I want to hear your guys' opinions on what the best fight is for all these tournaments and what the best tournament arc was. But yeah, with that being said, I think we should end it here on, right?
Yeah. I think that wraps it all up.
All right, y'all. We'll catch you guys in the next episode. Make sure y'all join the Discord and let us know your guys' opinions. But with that being said, we'll catch you guys in the next episode of Anime Plus. Y'all have a good weekend/week and take care. Peace.
Peace.